Hey, what's up guys? It's Langer. It's been about 4 months since the last account overview and I just hit 1.5 billion might on 2-hour Langer and I thought it would be a great time to do an update on the account. Alright, the first thing you guys are gonna notice, my mix set has not changed much since last time. Basically, no upgrade except for maybe like 3 astrolite on the firewall plates. I've not really been lucky with the drops. I will show you a little bit later how many I got on each pieces. The other thing though, I replaced, I think it's on this piece of gear, I replaced my gold gargantua jewel with a cav jewel. So basically the only thing I could change at this point is maybe the champion jewel, but it provides like 7.5% army HP, which is pretty decent. That was a very lucky drop I got in the past. So as far as my mix is concerned, guys, we're gonna go on trial by fire to show you the stats. Speaking of trial by fire, I only gained like 102 levels or 4 levels since last time. Yeah, 104 levels since last time. I got stuck a long time on I think it was 1041, something like this. All right, let's go and change the configuration. So basically, I'm gonna cheat a little bit in the sense that I'm gonna set up the auto configure and I'm just gonna remove the defense and put that to HP. Which usually in a mix set, you really want to have your HP a little bit higher. In fact, you want to dump like all 50 of them in HP and like 15 of them on this HP, and then maybe reduce the offense 1 down there. But anyway, I'm gonna put them there. I'm gonna put my mix set on there. I'm currently trying to progress using range. Let's go. And if you look at the stats, what you're gonna notice is I got on average like 615. Yeah, 615. My cav is a lot lower. Range is really where I put most of my stats on this account because it's a range blast account. So even in the mix set, it's pretty high in range, but basically 615 on average. The defense, which we really don't care, it's very, very high on infantry because of the skull crusher, but roughly like 330, 320. HP is around 360 on average, 365. I also got decent amount of counter boost, so I got the research maxed out. I just missing the Jade Worm, who's currently like level 50, so I'm waiting. It's gonna take a long time to upgrade Jade Worm, obviously. Army attacks at 235, so if you add up basically 615 and 235, that's 850. And if you also add the average of familiar attack, which is around 10, I'm up to 860. What you're gonna see later on is that one of my goals is to get this combined attack of troop type plus army plus familiars, which we also will get some army attack in the future from the research. I want to get all of this to 1000. So right now at 860 total, that's gonna be a very long-term goal. All right, next up, guys. Okay, so I will not save this. I want to show my heroes. I got Gold Boom Meisters. I've had that for a while. This is a Gold Chaos Dragon account. I've had that for about a year. Watcher at Gold, I've had that for, it's been what, 3 years since I've got a Gold Watcher. I had Gold Watcher before my first video 2.5 years ago. I forgot to mention, this is a free-to-play account. This is in the title. If you guys know me, my accounts are free-to-play except my main, which I really don't buy anymore on my main account. As far as the rest of the heroes, the free-to-play ones are gold, all with trophies. Flower Maiden is up to 41 out of 50. That's 37 more medals. I usually buy tomes and then the overflow I will dump on her. As far as the other heroes, I used to do the limited challenge in the past, but I don't anymore. The only ones that are worth trying to improve are the ones where you get passive stats, which kind of sad, but like this is passive stats. Troop training would be fun. I would love to have an extra 2%, but it's really like, yeah, I don't really care about those euros. All right, let's move over to the left side. I want to show my familiars. The reason why you see a lot of Pact 4 here is because, see, so I've added 2,500 Pact 4. I've maxed my familiars. My familiars are level 60. Not only are they level 60, but they're all maxed out except the Pact 5, but they're all maxed out. Okay, so level 60 and all skills, even the bad ones, they're all maxed out until we get to the Pact 5. I'm gonna go real quick. You guys can slow this down if you don't believe me. There we go. There's the Pact 5, which are not, except for Blackwing. Speaking of Blackwing, what I've done since last time is I've maxed those skills. I've increased the Hellfire, even though I'm not going to use that. I've gotten one more level, but since I'm super close, guys, you know what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna go on the event of the Enchanted Expedition, go to the shop and buy the 22 that I need for this upgrade. This is a great upgrade from the Enchanted shop. It's brilliant orbs at 4. I think it's a good price. So we're gonna get this to level 9. There we go. Blackwing is now level 9, free to play. So I'm missing 361 to get this maxed out, which was a goal that I set up, I think, last year as far as the future goal. So it's still one of the goals. Is that gonna make any change to this? I think am I running range? We'll see. Maybe I'm gonna. Yes, I'm running range on this. I'm 5,000. I don't think it's gonna be enough. I misclicked on that. Let's try this. Not enough. But a good improvement. Now I'm down to 3,400 difference to make up. All right, so I'm gonna need more stats to beat this, but very good upgrade. As far as the basically, like I said, no changes on the Pact 1s to Pact 4, but on the Pact 5, what I've done, so since last time I've gotten 23 runes from UE ups, I've gotten 11 for Queen Bee, I've gotten 19 for Bon Appetit, 21 on Jade Worm, I got lucky on Guildfest, I guess, 9 on Gargantua, and 7 on Frostwing. Frostwing is the closest one, although the only thing I would do with this one is get those stats, get those skills up. What I'm gonna try to get after Blackwing is gonna be, I'm gonna work on Queen Bee as far as getting level 60 and then working on talents, because this is range. This is a range focused account. As far as the other upgrades, I have completed Mole Shaman Army Talent. Now, like I said last time, I'm working on Nosferos. Right now it's at level 4, so Mole Shaman I was missing 2 levels, that was max. I got 4 levels, very close to 5. I don't want to buy those from the expedition shop because they're easy to get, and it's kind of like my last one. After this one, I think I'm gonna work on Tempestite, and then really I don't care about the rest. If you guys want to see as far as, so I don't have any of the yellow ones. Griffin has been maxed out as far as yellow ones. But if you look at the red orbs one, this is done. This is work I'm working on. I'm not gonna touch this. I'm gonna do this after. This is maxed out. This is maxed out. Should never have done that, but this is maxed out. The other one, Artie Feast, is really good, maxed out, and I think Aquarius should be the last one. I've done some of the level ones that I regret, but I've done like the 15%. Not this one, but I've done this one, and I think I did the Cav one. I did this one too. All right, let's move on to artifacts. All right, for artifact, couple things I want to say. I got my first blessed one. I think it's a good one, double HP. This is a decent one. You get a lot of shards. I think it doesn't matter because they're 5 stars, but I mean it's a good one. Cav HP and int HP. So that was one of the increase that I did. I've also done 500 openings since last time. I'm up to close to 3,300. Pretty good. In the past, I used to talk about unobtained artifact, but since they're releasing more and more with different events, I mean, you guys can look at this. I think I've completed the antique one, so at least all of the antique ones are obtained. These are basically from the special, the challenge one, the 3-week rotation. And there's some that I will never get. Like I will never get the Wonder ones. I'm not going for ranking, so the Wonder ones, and then so there's a couple of them. There's Fury ones, there's Wonder ones, and then there's the big ones. The really good ones are the ones where there's no restriction, like this one. This is a really good one, but I'm not going for these. Maybe in the future. I don't think so. It takes a long time just to get enough to get 200 openings, which puts you around rank 60. So maybe in the future. Now, the other one thing I want to show is if you go to my profile, let's go look at this. I've increased my castle stars by 3. The pinball one was an easy 2 new stars. As far as the artifact collection, 315 means 28 extra stars. I said I got the 1 bless, and I got 84 levels. So on my way to my goal on this is 500 stars, which this one's going to be rough, and a total of 1,069 levels. So this is the goal. By the way, as far as the gear is concerned, I want to get full mythic on all of this. So if you've been following, that's been one of the goals from a long time, and I know it's slow progress, but it is what it is. Next up, I want to talk about Vergeway. No change. I've completed Vergeway a long time ago, but I want to show that all the cards are maxed out, so which gives, I think it's 22% each HP to each troop type and 11% attack. It's very easy to do. Make sure you get to at least chapter 11 to unlock all the cards, and then just open this. I got a ton here, but I don't open them anymore. I don't know if there's gonna be new stuff here, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's look at my set real quick. We'll look at the mixed set. My hunting set is like this, completely free to play. No change since last time. Most of this you get free to play from Guildfest. You can get some lucky drops from time to time from Forge Supplies. There's also events in the news where you can get some chests, some Slayer chests. And there's also special events, like we know that the upcoming Chaos Arena is going to have some Slayer chests available. So like I said, no change. This comes from the Senseiya event. Still decent for Monster Hunt. In the future, I will forge the normal boots, but no change yet. Familiar look like this. I have upgraded the bone staff to purple. It's gonna take a long time to get this to gold. The reason why I will not do this is because I don't need familiar training experience boost. I don't need this. They're all, I only use anyway elixirs at this point, and I don't have any familiars I can train. The merging speed boots for skill stones is not very interesting, and an upgrade of 4% is, yeah, it's not something I'm really interested in. Gather set has not changed, and I don't think it's gonna change. I could upgrade this. I don't want to waste the embers. I could upgrade this. Same thing, I don't want to waste the embers. Oh right, I should swap this for this. Because it's giving me 3% more gathering speed. You know what? I think I need to... Yeah, I would need to change it. I need to change it like this. There we go. We're gonna change it. I'm gonna use the... what's it called? Equipment quill. Let's go. There we go. We're gonna apply this. So it's the only change, because you're gonna see later that my true training set has upgraded because of that. Do I need to? No, I have no jewels inlaid in that, so no need to change that. All right, so that this was not planned. This was not in my script. Next up is my range set. We've seen the mix set. My range set looks like this. There's been a couple, 3 Astrolite extra on the Coronet. This is a range blast account, so I want to make sure that my range is good. So this is why I'm putting a little bit of love on the Coronet. No change except for maybe 1 jewel. I think I've upgraded 1 Dragon Arena jewel since last time on the range set. T5 armor, I've had 1 upgrade on the armor. So on the set, I've got the armor upgrade, and that's been about it. My speed set has had no change. Same thing. I could upgrade this, but I'm waiting for this because this is gonna help me with trial by fire on infantry. It's also very good for speed. There we go. Like I said, I could upgrade this. I don't want to. Troop training looks like this. I keep this to keep my energy high, and I've upgraded this from blue to purple since last time. All right, let's go look in my cabinet. There's a couple things I want to show in my cabinet. So first of all, my sigils. I've upgraded my sigils a little bit. So I got this one to purple, so that's my second purple. As soon as I get 3 to purple, I will upgrade my 1 purple to gold. I've gotten, I think, 3 blues since last time. I don't recall how I got those because usually I don't buy them. Because I'm so far from gold that I don't think it's worth to prepare for the future. But I think I had a ton of gems during the bargain store, and I bought an extra ones. And then there was the Astrolite bargain store, and I was kind of, oh, I don't have enough gems for everything. Speaking of the Astrolite bargain store where we had Blazing Embers, that's what I bought. So Blazing Embers, I'm up to 13. I'm ready for the next upgrade. I got 6 gold Blazing Embers in the last 4 months. So basically there's 2 upgrades that are coming up, and it's this one where I need 4 rares, and then it's the Skull Crusher where I need 3 and 3.1 rare. So I got enough for 1 upgrade, but not for both of them. So hopefully by the time I get the rares, I will have enough for both, enough Blazing Ember for both upgrades. I want to talk about my troop comp. My troop comp is up a decent amount. It's up by 1.7 million. Okay, so now it's, why is it not what I had? There we go, there we go. I think I may have some troops. Yeah, I have some troops gathering that I did not have earlier. Okay, it's about 50,000. I'm up to 38 million, which is up 1.7 million troops. I dismissed a ton of T1 since last time, about 900,000, but I gained 500,000 T2 each, so I'm up to 7.2 million. No change on tier 3. Tier 4 has been up by 400,000 each, so I was at 3.7 last time. And T5 is up to 620 something, so it's 100,000 each. Yeah, very good upgrade. I'm at a combined 4.7 million T4, T5. This is not the account where I have the biggest T4, T5 combination. This is another account that has a similar name. On the other account, though, I don't have as many tier 2, so that's the big difference between the 2 accounts. Let's go look at the bags real quick. So you can look at my uniques. I don't really have anything I want to show. I'll talk about lunite a little bit down this section. Yeah, there we go. Energy is okay, but not groundbreaking. There we go. And anima. Lunite is at around 65 million. So I try to maintain the lunite. Obviously, You cannot join too many rallies and expect to maintain your lunite when you're free to play. So best way to do it is just take rallies because you don't spend lunite. We'll look at the resource from the castle. Speed up, I got a ton of normal speed up. Look at these 10-minute speed up from stamina. Decent amount of 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes. That's pretty good. And then that's about where I start using for troop training. So this is why there's not a ton here, because when I run out of normal troop of training speed up, I start to use those. Travel boost, don't really care about those. Ton of gather boost, ton of boots. I know some people that like to solo, they would love to have these. Research is very low because that's what I use during extravaganza mostly. There's a ton of wall repair that I could use too, ton of healing speed up. Troop training is very low because extravaganza was not long ago. I got a decent amount of merging speed up. I don't really use them now that I have Chaos Dragon to gold. I say now, but it's been a year. And crafting speed up, I don't really use them except for extravaganza, where I will try to use them as long as I have lunite and I don't use from my bags. Combat, we can look at my shields. I made a big mistake in the past where I bought 200 24-hour shield. Aside from that, these are all naturally obtained through monster hunting and events and stuff like that. There we go. Max army boost size. By the way, keep doing level 6 darkness if you want those. Very important. Chest, we can look at those, but there's nothing to really talk about. I've opened chests recently, so I don't have a ton on this account. There is a specific account that I'm running where I've not opened chests since January 1st. Stick around. By the end of the year, I will do a big opening on this. There we go. Look at the bags from the castle. 3.2 billion food. That's so everything except gold has grown by 1.5 billion, 6.4 stone, 10 billion on timber, 7.9 on ore, and I've gained about 500 million in gold since the last update, the last overview 4 months ago. All right, let's move over to research. All right, okay, let's go all the way to the top. A couple things. Economy has been maxed out for a long time. Same thing for defense. These I've done for L events. Military, I've completed military since last time, so that's 4 extra research compared to the last overview. I've prioritized range cap first because this is a range account mostly. I do all range things on this account. Monster Hunt has been maxed out for a while. No change on up defense, but I can show you what I have. Same thing, I use this tree for L events. It's basically bad might, but it's not a big deal on this account. Up military has been maxed for since last time. Yeah, it was already maxed last time. Same for leadership and military common. This is where I used my techno labs. As far as familiars, I've gained 5 new research since last time. Mostly under merging cost and skill stone merging speed. I don't have any use for skill experience boost because my familiars are pretty much maxed out as far as skills are concerned. I don't care about durable ward. I've never activated. Skill stone merging speed is fine. I use this mostly during extravaganza. This is an easy quest. And the merging cost for Pact 4, I'm guessing that at some point I will recoup the cost, but it's just bad might. It's just bad might. Familiar battle is where I made the most progress. I've gotten 21 new research, mostly getting those level 7s to level 10, 9. Lots of infantry. I did a lot of infantry because this is where I was stuck. I was stuck on infantry and trial by fire, so that's where I put a lot of effort to improve my stats. It's not a lot, but it's a couple percentage. Now I'm doing cav, but really I think the next research is going to be range, because I'm stuck on a range level or a stage, range stage. Now, as far as the rest, no change on sigils, wonder battle, and gears. Sigils, I've gotten level 8 on everything, all the way to helmet. In the future, after battle slot 5, I will go down this side and get the legs, but yeah, one of the next goals is to get all the way down there to battle slot 5. This is gonna take a very long time. I'm guessing that by the end of the year, I'm gonna have, at the very least, all those research to level 10, so I just need to finish this one, these, and then all of these, and then I'm gonna go down that route, which is really more mostly familiar offense and tenacity. Attack and HP, that is interesting. I don't care about this because my familiars are done. This is gonna be useful, but I don't really care about it. And then familiar defense is meh, but it's better than gym membership as far as combat is concerned. It's gonna take a long time. Like I said, sigil next, but maybe in 2026. Wonder battles, no research has been done, which is a good. Gear is T5. Everything is done except Siege and Central Command 2. I've done 1 research. I don't plan on doing more. We'll see maybe in the future. An Advanced Wonder Battle is not something that I plan to do, but if I ever get there, I will want to get the leadership, attack at the very least, and maybe range. But then I don't care about the rest because it is Wonder research, which I never plan on being a Wonder, a rally lead as a free-to-play player. So that's it for research. Let's talk about the future goal. I kind of mentioned some of them. So one of them, like I said, is to get the mix set to Mythic. So I think I've shown it. Yeah, I'm missing 3.1 brains on this one. I've gotten only 1.5 in the last 4 months, which is a little bit lower than what I expect. So 4.5 per year is really on the low end for this. Even though we got more monstrous crates, I think the drop rate has dropped. Maybe not, but I've not seen brains in the bargain store as much as last year though. The Bumble Elm is missing 4, and I've gotten 2 gold in the last 2 months, 3 in the last 4 months. Sorry, 2 golds in the last 4 months. So that's on average 6 per year. It's decent, but it's still need a ton more. Dragon Stallion, I was stuck for so long, and now I got 1.5 in the last 4 months. So that's pretty good. I'm missing basically 6.5. So that's about a year and a half. At this rate, we'll see if this happens. Oh my god, there's a train driving next door. Next up is gonna be the Cup. Cup is missing about 5. So really, if I get 1 gray, I'm missing 5. I've gotten 2.5 golds in the last 4 months. That's pretty good, but it's still need 5. So I still need, at this rate, it's gonna take 8 months to get this to gold. I'll get there. I'll use some tokens. And lastly, the light ring is missing about 3.5. Yeah, very close to 3.5. I've gotten 2 goals, 2 gold toxins since in the last 4 months. So that's going to be another usage of Blazing Ember. So I definitely need to get more Blazing Ember in the future. So that's the goal for this. I'm missing 18 halos. That's really where it's gonna take a long time. At this pace, if I get 6 a year, or was it? No, it was 7.5 a year on average. It's been my best average. So basically, that's gonna be like 2.5 years from now. I should get this set to Mythic. I think it's gonna be before that, because once I start to lock some of those pieces, I'm gonna save my tokens solely for that instead of splitting with the Bumble Elm, and so that's definitely gonna be yeah, about 2 years to get this to mythic, free to play. The other thing I said, I want to get battle slot 5. This is something that I think, like I said, I think I'm gonna get all of this at level 10 by the end of the year this year. So next year, this is where I'm gonna work. If I get it next year, it's gonna be very late in the year, unless we get new method of getting tomes. And if I decide to focus my extravaganza on tomes, and then maybe guild expedition on tomes, and maybe chaos arena on tomes, so we'll see. The other one, I've done the upgrade, which was the black wing. There we go. So I'm just missing 361. I'll say just, but it's a decent amount. Basically, I should get this at this pace because I've gotten 400 orbs in the last 4 months. I should get this. Was it? No. It was 300. I got 300 in the last 4 months, and I'm missing around 361. So I should get this like early 2025. No big deal. Like I said, once I get this, then I'm gonna start to focus on the queen bee. But that's gonna be another end game goal that I'm gonna be very happy. And as I said, if we go to the artifact, I think I mentioned that, but I want to get 500 stars, which 500 stars is going to be rough because I only gotten 30 in the last 4 months. And to get the levels to 1069, yes, it's gonna take, it's something that's gonna be like maybe by the end of next year I'm gonna reach either one of those and maybe the other one in 2026. So it's very long-term goal, but that when you're free to play, you gotta play for the long-term goals, guys. All right, that's gonna be about it, with the train in the background making a lot of noise. Hopefully you guys don't hear it, but it's kind of distracting on my side. Let me know what you think of this account. Let me know if you have a free-to-play account. What's your strategy? Are you doing things differently than me? What kind of gear you go for? What kind of research? What's your game style? Are you like a player with a billion kill, or are you a player like me with not that many kills? All right, if you like this stuff, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.